King Agilon, and Subu. Come on. We people just out here doing this, right? We out here, we talking about this melanation. We talking about this radiation, this rod activation. This is King Agilon and Subu with another interaction with Loyal African Minds people. I was talking to Brother Najee and Sister Omi, and we was going in on something, right? And we decided to put the camera on me. And there's something that was going on there. We was talking about Yakub and his two poems. We was talking about the Yakubites and what their mission is and how they're biologically, atomically, cellularly, genetically engineered to distract us. They're like static. Remember, we used to watch TV and it had static, what they call snowflakes on TV. They didn't make a whole picture, and you try to strain to see something, an image in it, and whatever the strain, go with your brain. So since we're here, we're fifth dimensional people. We're melanated. And so we're talking about the ears. Is the doors to the temple, because faith comes through hearing. This right temple, left door, right door. So when we receive the word, the truth, the one truth, we have an altar that's in the temple. On that altar, being in the European system, it puts feelings and emotions, ego and pride. When we remove feelings and emotions, ego and pride, we have the pituitary gland and the pineal gland. We have the third eye and the fourth eye. We have dark matter and black energy. We have pigmentation. We have melanation. We have the substance of creation. We have what you call the Aman and the Ra. One way to say Aman is to say M-A-M-O-N, absolute matter, operating nature. One way to say Ra is radiating activity or radiating activity. We ain't gonna trip off the words. For all you brothers that's into the pseudoscience, I'm not here to argue with you. For all you brothers that's into the scholarly science, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm into the spiritual science and the science of spirituality. We study the spiritual science. I'm a high priest of the ancient mystical science of Wawwaw. This is the Nubian soul. There's more in you. Some people have to go be initiated, right, and be a part of a lie. We always talk about the essence come back. The DNA is a wrap. When the soul reaches a certain energy, in the DNA, the melanin, right, receives the energy from the sun, the fire that's in me, and the fire that's in the earth, and the fire that's in the planets, right? Those are hosts. They're hosting the fire. I summon those fires, right? Sa Amen. Sa Amen Ra. We know Sa is a universal spirit. We know Amen. So summon Sa Amen Ra, right? And so I become the Lord of hosts. I'm a Lord, right? And I host these fires when we walk in our aura. Ara. So we speak in the same language, even though we use the English. They change the consonants, the vowel, and the syllable. And the vibration, the speed, the tone. You're still speaking that communication. The point we're trying to get to today is we're talking about the Bible, how it's a lie. But in front of the lie is always the truth. So all you have to do is look in front of the lie. With the lie is the lie, and behind the lie there's more lies. So if you stick with the lie, you're going to have to create more lies to stay in the lie. So for all you brothers that's Muslim, assalamu alaikum. For all you brothers that's Christian, peace and blessing, they say Greek. For all you brothers that's Hebrew or Jew, shalom. For all you people that's in the Abraham seed, y'all ain't some fake shit. Abraham, Gaddafi shit, right? And I respect your belief because it's a choice, it's a decision. But what I want to say is a decision and a choice is a judgment. The Bible says, be careful how you judge because you'll be passed under the same judgment. The Negropean, the Afropean takes it as you can't judge. No, nigga, make a decision, make a choice, stand up for something, right? And if you make a wrong judgment, it's gonna come back to you. It's okay. Make a better one next time. Make a better choice, decision. Don't let these other people make choices for you. They gave us a book called the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah. Well, they said they burnt down the library of Alexander. But the word is live, bearing. We don't want that fruit. So they called it Hatara, what they call Hathor, right? With the lady with the horns. The horns represent power. The scientist, right, represents divine sight and wisdom, right? The lady represents the nurturing. So these are idol This ain't no God. This is the way we express ourselves. So when you get the faith through the hearing, and you get the feelings and emotion, and your ego and pride out the motherfucking way, your pituitary gland and your pineal gland, your third eye and your fourth eye get to operating as dark matter and black energy, which is the all in all, and everything that is, has always been, and shall be, is in you. You can go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, or you can wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Now, the point I'm trying to give to our people, the lesson that comes from Ra. We are members of Ra. And as members, Ra is always in the midst. So we can move our spirit over and Ra will speak through us. You have to tune in and be in tone. They spell it T-O-N-E, T-U-N-E, and they say radio. Radio. But we spell it A-T-O-N. A-T-U-N. Atum. Ra, Atun Ra, they all come from the same. Dio only represents the frequency. So you tune into Ra frequency, you catch the tone of Ra frequency, he'll speak to you. No matter what language, right? There was a point I was trying to make to our community that is detrimental, that we don't let outsiders in the midst of us conversating to our children, for they are sacred. We work off a biorhythm. We work off of the solar feed. Our melanin allows us to take in that solar feed from Ra and send it into our children. If you let the others, the child would be, what do they call that when the child have a delayed development? What's those skills? Called motor skills, and what's the other one called?
Epaulets?
When the child first be born, right? The black child can hold his hand up after 2, 3, 4 days, and the white child holds his hand up 2 months to 6 later, right? It's coordination. It's another name for coordination. Another name for biorhythm. Huh?
Developmental motor skills.
Developmental motor skills. What'd you say, sir?
I said epilepsy, but I don't know if that was right.
That's what they got, but that's the word that they use in clinical child development. The word that they use is, anyway, whoever know the word, put it on the comment. We're going to go back to what we were talking about as far as, so, in the story of Yakub, it was not one person, it was a group of people. They wanted to rule, they couldn't rule. And we were talking about when you go into the melanation, you take 2 pieces of steel, in 1 second it repeals, and it causes a white spark to happen. So therefore, you take out the seed in the man, you take out the egg in the woman. And a lot of you say, you believe that shit that Elijah Muhammad taught, or Marcus Garvey taught, or Noble Ali taught, or different black metaphysics scholars, historians, storytellers, guides, people, villages, tribes. You might don't believe us. Some people don't believe shit unless the white man says. So I'm going to say to all you people who talk about the scholarly research and talk about evolution and science, this is the key to that. White man has filters on his degrees. He has filters on his research. You have to go before a council, a panel, the so-called peers, and they base this shit up on the Greek and the Roman and other Europeans' doctrinations of falsity. And if you don't come into agreement with what they're saying, you cannot get that degree that you're looking for. They will not give you the money to do your research. They will not fund you to travel to disprove them. And if you try to come up with a new field, right, somehow you become a byword. You don't get no recognition. We talk about Dr. Ben, and we talk about Dr. Jeffries, and we talked about Naeem Akbar, and we talked about Shikari Doc. And those words is very alive. Barely. Because very few of us talk about it. We don't talk about Jomo Kenyatta. We We don't talk about Kwame Nkrumah. We don't talk about Steve Biko. We don't talk about these liberators because they pay us to talk about Malcolm X. He ain't never did nothing but talk. Martin Luther King, at the end of his life, he found out he was putting this in a burning house. They've been used. I'm not meaning to offend you guys. So what I'm saying, that scholarly research, it's cool. And that pseudoscience, it's cool. But check in with your Nubian soul. Check in with your DNA. It has past, present, and future knowledge. And this is where I'm going to prove it at. For those who are Nubian soul to catch it, the rest of y'all might be Europeans or Africans. The European teaches us conscious. Within its conscious, there's the paradox of subconscious. Sub means below, right? So the below conscious is from the sole of your feet until it touches earth. Mother Earth has a conscious. It has a fire in it. It has things that's growing on it and that's moving in it and that's moving around it. Together, they all form one conscious. They all inhabit the environment of the earth. Did I stop?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have another conscious. The European says the unconscious. But when we put an I at the end of un, we have what they call uniconscious, which is one conscious. When we live in the universe, so we are verses of that universe, right? It's only one verse, right? But we are verses of that one verse. Meaning you can take one verse that they do in the Bible, as they do in the Quran, and they expound on that one verse, right? So each imam, each rabbi, each preacher, each teacher, right, can make that verse if they want to say, right? Well, we're examples of that one verse. So instead of saying we have conscious and unconscious and subconscious, our ancestors teach us that we have inner conscious, upper conscious, hind conscious, past conscious, frontal conscious, forward conscious, right conscious, left conscious, inner conscious, outer conscious, solar conscious, galactic conscious, cosmic conscious, earth conscious, aqua conscious, mineral conscious, ether conscious, astral conscious. And so when we look on the walls, it's not something to be read. It's something to be awoken. And if it's not awoken you, you're not a part of these Nubian souls. And it's okay. Everybody can't be a Nubian soul. The ancient of days. In the ancient of days, we say goddess. And at the end we put God. The Europeans say God is God. And you don't know what you're saying. But if you say the goddess, and then you put God in it, God is God. You can't have no God without goddess being God. God is born to God. So yes, goddess is God. And if you can't get it, we don't need your comments, we don't need your sarcasm. This ain't for you. It's okay for us to speak about some stuff that's not for you. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to agree with it. You know, your YouTube, you don't got to talk about us. You can make your own channel and talk about whatever you want to know. You don't have to say anything about us. This is just for those that want to gather as Nubian souls. And we know one thing about the so-called black conscious community, and this is where I'm finna get on your asses at, right? We're not really a conscious community, right? We are a universal community. And so, this is how this goes. From your RNA to your DNA, from your solar conscious to your earth conscious, and all the rest of the conscious that I just named, it's embedded in you. So the word in bed. When you're in bed, you're resting, you're relaxation, you're sleeping, right? So the next thing is to be awoke. Hey, brothers and sisters, I'm glad you awoke. But that's not what we need, okay? It's embedded in you. Now you're awoke. Now we need you to arise, okay? You arise, but you're still stuck in that room. What room? We're talking about the classroom. The European teaches you to take you to school. He put you in the classroom. He's a slave master. He's a slave. He's the CEO. You go to school, get the education, you go work for him. He's the president. You go vote. You're in the class. It shows you what class you're in. And you always be in the bottom class. So what we're basically saying, you have to move forward. In bed, awake, arise, and move forward. Forward movement, moving forward. We're asking everybody for a 3-day worldwide boycott. If you're black, whether you're in France, Germany, over in China, Australia, Brazil, Nigeria, South Africa, Canada, Belize, Panama, and we actually Sunday we Dashiki Day. Dashiki Day. So from Friday to Sunday, if you don't spend any money with nobody, you ain't even have to spend no money with black folks. That Monday, spend it with black folks. We're worth $16 trillion on earth a day. Can you imagine us rushing $16 trillion to black business, right? Every Monday? Woo! My God. We'll have an economic collapse around this world. And we'll have an economic buildup. And so then we can create our own economic system. We don't have to use money. We can use resources. Now, this is not about me. This is about y'all. This is about us. It's not about our age, because we got one foot in the grave. We're talking about our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. Because every people, I got to buy some more. Every people has a plan. And the plan goes from the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, all the way to 100 years. That's how they stack their food up. That's how they stack their water up. That's how they build their military. That's how they get their educational system going. What do we need our people to know, and what kind of system do we operate on for the next 100 years, and then they gradually plan for the next 100 years. So there's no Negro land, there's no black land, there's no African American land. We ain't gonna do no good as Nigerians and Ethiopians. We ain't gonna do no good as black French and black Englishmen, but we can do as Nubian souls or African people globally, internationally, universally. We can come up with a plan. And that plan is, we don't hate nobody. So anybody who's listening, get off our channel. We don't hate you, but we do love each other. And there would not be no pro-black if it wasn't no anti-black. It would not be no pan-African if it wasn't against no stealing from Africans. So no matter what you're saying, you've been feeding the hungry, you've been stealing our resources, you've been vaccinating us, everything you've been doing at the United Nations, everything you've been doing for your governments, it hasn't worked for us. It's our time to be dying, so we'd rather die trying to figure this shit out by ourselves, right? Because we're dying. So if we happen to still be dying while we're trying to figure it out, and we can reverse that death on our own, I'm right to the ancestors. A nuclear sun. This is just a glimpse of things that's going to come to. There's a lot of things I said that we're going to finish. We're going to break them down into separate speeches. Let me know what part did you like, what part would you like to be elaborated on more. We're going to be a little bit more organized. We got more people who want to contribute, because if black people ain't got a plan, are you willing to help? And the reason we said we ain't got a plan, because do the Chinese people got a plan?
Yes, they do.
How do we know they got a plan?
We can see the results.
By what? Going to Chinatown?
By going to Chinatown.
Do the Mexicans got a plan? They can't see you shaking your hand.
Oh, yes.
So, but we know by going to Little Tiana or Little Mexico, right? The Viennese got a Little Saigon, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So we don't have no billboards, we don't have no store, and we don't have no corridor. So what we asking all communities to do, you don't have to give your money to Farrakhan, you don't got to give your money to the Moorish Science, you don't got to give your money to the Black Power community or the Pan-African community. Each neighborhood that just you brag on your hood, in your blocks, in your communities, right? Get a pot. Every week, everybody put $20, put it in a trust at a bank, and name that trust, right? Such and such community trust fund, and make sure that you go into co-op, that it takes 5 people to come up with an idea to own a grocery store, that the money is to be cycled back into the community because it's the community money and it's co-op. That means it's all owned by the community. So you put your $20 in, don't look for a profit, but look for better food and lower prices. Don't look for a discount, but look for a high quality and African product. We have to support our own. For all you fake ass motherfuckers talking about your rims and your gold chain and your Chanel and your Gucci and your products, we say fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. Because the old people don't give a fuck about none of y'all. And we don't either. Because you don't give a fuck about us. But for you brothers and sisters that want to learn and that want to do something and there's no outlet, the old motherfuckers, they got a slave taste. We're not being mad at them. We respect our elders. But you can't have them push us into that paradigm of waiting on Jesus or Muhammad or Moses. Because one thing we know about the Abraham lineage, Muhammad and Jesus and the Mahdi is supposed to come. Under Christianity, Jesus is supposed to come. How you doing, Miss Brown?
I'm fine.
And under Judaism, Moses and the Messiah is supposed to come. Under Buddhism, Buddha is supposed to come. Under Hinduism, Krishna is supposed to come. Under the Aztec, the Toltecs, the Incas, told the Laquanas supposed to come. And under the Nubian soul, the boat of Ra is supposed to come. So our story is millions of years old. I trust our story. That the boat of Ra is coming. And Ra said he's a spirit. And he said he's the Lord of hosts. He said he's the Lord of arms. And that if we scoot over our spirit, he will come in and be the spirit in us. And I think that's what's happening right now. Anuka Rasan? Anuka Rasan?
Nuclear sound.
Coração.
Black Empowerment?
Black
Black
empowerment.
empowerment.
Numa Kiwawa.
Numa Kiwawa.
One shout out to Lord African Minds. Lord African Minds.
Oh no, African minds, Nubians.
IG.
Last words, anybody?
Stay black, stay powerful.